And hello everybody, and welcome to the first race of the Oreo Truck Series Season 9 on the NNSCRA Sports Channel. My name is Anthony McCurry, bringing you live flag-to-flag coverage from here on out on the NNSCRA Sports Channel for the Oreo Truck Series. As you can see, we are lined up and ready to go for the Nextera Energy 250 to be run here at Daytona. We're under the lights and ready to rock the night here for 30 laps around the famous Daytona International Speedway. So going into this race, we have a few big things we need to key on or talk about as we head on to the Season 9 Oreo Truck Series. Well, for starters, you probably have noticed that this is not the same commentary that is usually here for the Oreo Truck Series, and that's because Seth Cole has decided that he is going to relinquish his commentatorship, if I can use that word, for the Oreo Truck Series and Mobile One Cup Series to myself for the Oreo, and Levi McIntyre, aka Thrash Maniac 99, for the Mobile One Cup Series. And this is the first race of Season 9 and the first official points-paying race in Season 9 for the NNSCRA as a whole, the three main series, Oreo Trucks, Mobile One Cup, and Snickers Cup. So this is going to be big, and I hope that you all enjoy for a little bit of action here under the lights at Daytona. It's actually a Tuesday night race because this video is uploaded on Tuesday, so blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Anyway, on the pole is the, I forgot what number that truck is. Yeah, on the pole, if I can figure it out, Zach Rogers. Yep, that's it. Pardon me for, not knowing some of these names. I'm still getting used to the new names and the trucks and whatnot, and what trucks associate what names and blah blah blah. So I'm sorry if I get your name wrong. But Zach Rogers sits on the pole for tonight's race rather, in the number, what number is that truck? I don't even know. 44, in the number 44 Chevrolet. And Zach Rogers, I don't really know much about him. I think he is a rookie. Let me just check one more time. He is indeed a rookie. So Zach Rogers being a rookie, and Benjamin Miles starting out to the outside of him is also a rookie. So we have an all-rookie front row on for tonight's race. And it's kind of interesting because we've seen a long string of the Truck Series being the, rookie central. This is where all the rookies come to play. And I think that it's continued here in this series because we have a lot of rookies. And I think it's very possible that we could see a rookie coming out on top in tonight's race. And it's going to be a really nice race, and I hope that everyone... So anyway, let's go to the starting lineup for tonight's race, and we'll get these trucks underway for 30 laps. I'll switch cameras now, because that one kind of was weird. Alright, anyway. So, Zach Rogers and Benjamin Miles on the front row, as we mentioned. Jackie Tang and Brandon Nichols, another rookie, in row 2. Austin LaPlante to the high side of Sean Galligan in row 3. And from here on out, it's Charles Jackson and Levi McIntyre, Kyle Matthews, Zachary Chambers, he's another rookie. Dylan Poteet to the high side of Bob Jones. And we have John Arndt, another rookie, to the inside of Megan Atkins, also another rookie. Dylan Young and Danny Wells. Carson Gum to the high side of Jonathan Zorine. I'm sorry that your last name got cut off, but I'll fix that. And he is also a rookie. James McLeod to the low side of Pruitt's Little John, making her return to the Truck Series. Brendan Berg, he's a rookie, and he is starting beside Trent Dunham, who is very, very... he has a mixed feeling for Daytona, so we'll see how this plays out. Blaine Keys will be starting to the high side of Henry Sanford. Blaine Keys is also a rookie. Zach Campbell to the inside of Ian Dutta, Cole Daly, and Eric Enrage. Eric Enrage is the defending champion, so we need to look out for this guy because he could be the one to end up on top tonight. Nick Smith to the high side of Eric Burton. Jessica Shelton next to Oreo Pollard. He is a rookie. I forgot to add the rookie logo, or the rookie R. Eric Powers, another rookie, to the inside of Chris Washer. Luke Martin, another rookie, to the inside of Jake Baskinger. Mason Powers to to the outside of Seth Cole, who is making his return in an NNSCRA Oreo Truck Series truck. He's driving the 62 rather than the 52, which I think is kind of funny. But anyway, also Mason Powers is another rookie. James Qualls and Mitchell Riggs, once again another rookie. And the final row consists of Matthew Dallio and Jacob Lawler to round out the field. So, as we get these trucks rolling off, they'll complete a pace lap, and we'll put them under the green flag. Key aspects to watch out for in this race follows as such. It is an extremely fast night. We've seen practice earlier today. Drivers were able to hit 203, 204 in some cases. So it's going to be a fast track. That's one thing we have to look out for. Another thing we have to look out for is, can these guys make it on one stop, or do they have to do 2 stops or no stops? We don't really know the pit window because none of these drivers have really, shown us in practice and qualifying, well, obviously not qualifying, but practice whether or not they can actually go 30 laps on 1 tank of gas. So we'll have to see if that comes into play. Other than that, don't go 3 wide in the front stretch. In the back stretch, well, not the back stretch as much, but don't go 3 wide in the front stretch, and we should be okay. But Zach Rogers, a rookie, and Benjamin Miles, another rookie, starting on the front row, and all rookie front row. This could be the rookie season. Could a rookie win the championship? I can't remember if Eric Rage was a rookie last season when he won the championship, but if he wasn't, then this could be a chance for one of the rookies to shine. And Zach Rogers obviously grabbing the pole, looking to be the one. Benjamin Miles also, and then let's not forget that we have row 2 to contend with, and all the other drivers actually. Jackie Tang and Brandon Nichols, don't count them out. Don't count anyone out. But anyway, as we come down to the stripe, and the Season 9 Oreo Truck Series is green. Zach Rogers got a bit of a jump. In fact, the front 2, Jackie Tang and Zach Rogers, got a jump. So those 2 are going to clear Benjamin Miles heading into turn 1. And then out back there, it's going to be Sean Galligan to pick up the 3rd position underneath of Benjamin Miles. And forget Rogers. It looks like that a certain Jackie Tang is going to go for the lead. And here comes not Rogers, but not Jackson either. Wow. Galligan behind them. Galligan will now go to the lead. They are racing 2 by 2 at the very beginning of the race. Let's see if they can get a little mojo going. They're trying to get the high line to work, but I don't think the high line's working. Whoa! It looks like that Tang kind of scraped the wall a little bit. They're 3 wide for that'd be 4th at that point. Whoa! A few cars hitting the wall, and the 24 goes around, and Seth Cole goes around in the back. Trouble in the back. It looks like, oh, there's more trouble. The 24 gets turned up into the wall. So there is trouble on the 2nd lap of the race. It's Ian Dutta, Seth Cole, Blaine Keith was involved, James Qualls, Henry Sanford. Those 5 I know were involved, but this is the race back to the line. Huge crash in the back. I think it was actually 2 separate wrecks that just happened there. And oh, Washer gets into the wall. Washer in the wall. Can he hang on to it? Can everyone hang on to it? And Young goes to the inside trying to take the lead at the caution, but no, it's not going to happen. It is going to be Kyle Matthews leading under yellow. There was a big time crash in the back, and I'm not sure that any of those drivers are going to be able to stay up to speed anymore. And I don't even know exactly who's involved. There's one car sitting on the apron. That's a 13. And that would be the 13 of Mason Powers. It looks like he's back up to speed. I don't even know if we call it back up to speed, but he's going to get around the pace truck. Who else was involved? Well, Mitchell Riggs was involved. I didn't even see him involved. Jake Bassinger, I didn't see him involved either. Trent Dunham is involved. Daytona and Trent do not mix. Still today. My goodness. Danny Wells is involved. And there's Henry Sanford. I saw him in the 2nd wreck. Oh, it was Eric and Rage involved, the defending champion. He may have been involved. Chris Washer may have been involved as well. And I know that some of these drivers were involved. James Qualls, I think, was involved in one of them. Zach Chambers. But are these drivers going to pit this early on? Yes, they are. Here they come. Oh, a few drivers rolling the dice, though, in the back. Kyle Matthews will lead down pretty much the entirety of the field, except for a couple of drivers. But let's follow the progress of Kyle Matthews, the current, well, he's not the leader anymore, but he was the leader down on the pit road. Will he remain the leader, or will someone else take it from him? Big strategy will go into this race. Let's see if Matthews will go with no tires. No tire stop for Matthews. Oh, got him going. It looks like Tang got him. Tang hit him on the way out. It wasn't that bad contact, but Tang did get a piece of Matthews. Dylan Young is going to be second off of pit road, and Jonathan Zorine will be third off of pit road. Now, who stayed out? Austin LaPlante, Jessica Sheldon, Matthew Dalio, and Carson Gum were the four that stayed out. That may backfire. I know that these drivers were possible to make it on one stop, but trying to no stop it may be a little stretchy. Or maybe these guys are counting on another caution. If that's the case, then they may have just done the smartest move of the race. It was indeed two incidences that put us under caution. There was a wreck and I can't really call it a follow-up wreck because it happened half a straightaway further down. Actually, no, it happened in turn one. So let's go and take a look and see what happened to put us under caution for the first time on lap 2. Well, here's what happened, and it did involve Seth Cole, but I think what we're going to see here is a couple trucks go up the track, that being Trent Dunham, and yes, that is Blaine Keys. Trent Dunham and Blaine Keys go up the track. Ian Dutta then hooks Blaine, sends him down into Cole and Qualls, and then Dutta goes spinning with him. So that's what initially put us under the caution, I would think. Now the lights are still green. So I don't think that put us under yellow. It may have. I'm not sure, but that was only them. Oh, yeah, that did put us under yellow. So Blaine Keys, James Qualls, Ian Dutta, and Seth Cole went for a little spin-a-rooney down into the apron area. But then up here, you're going to see, oh, it looks like the 24 came up off the apron and went right up into everyone. It's Henry Sanford. Let's rewind that just a bit. Oh, let's see if we can get a better angle. Here we go. Oh, that's not really a better angle. Let's go back to this. Henry Sanford was on the apron, and he tried to bring it back up, and right there he gets into Zach Campbell in the 14, and then shoots straight up the track into the 51, which is Cole Daly. And then everyone starts backing up. There's Wells getting into it. It looks like that maybe Atkins got a little piece of it, and there's where Dunham comes piling in, and then there's just nowhere else for everyone to go. 60 car gets a little contact, but not a whole lot. Everyone else is kind of ducks to the inside. There's really nothing much you can do in this scenario. Carson Gum did a whale of a job getting through there, though. Oh, and there's where Washer got into the 13 of Mason Powers. And Washer and Powers go for a spin, and then they just all collect to the inside. Did Nick Smith get through this? My golly, I think Nick Smith and Eric and Rage got through this. Let's look here. No contact yet. Still no contact. Goes to the inside of the 88. Okay, yeah. Eric did get a little piece of it, and so did Smith. But that's really not that bad of a hit when you talk about comparing it to other hits we've seen in the past. Let's go right on board with a couple of drivers. Let's ride on board with Trent Dunham, shall we? On board with Trent Dunham. I think he got a piece of both incidences here. He slaps the wall there. Starts the first initial contact. And then just couldn't save himself from getting out of this one. Bad break for the 15, for the 18. Let's go right on board with Seth Cole. On board with Cole. I just got tagged in the bumper. There's really nothing he could do about that. Oh, he almost flipped over, too. Let's ride on board with the defending champion, Eric Enrage. On board with Eric Enrage. Gets through the first one. Not so lucky with the second one. Just the ever little bit of contact, but that was all it took. That's what put us under the caution and kind of gives the one a little love nudge. That was what's put under the caution, so let's go back to the live action. And we're back with one lap till green. You may realize that we're missing a couple of drivers, and that is Carson Gum, who was in 4th. And we're also missing Austin LaPlante, who was our leader, and you may be wondering, well, where did they go? They just made pit stops, like this lap, so they gotta hurry if they're gonna get back to the tail end of this pack to make the green flag, but that's beside the point. So the new leader is now gonna be Jessica Shelton with Matthew Dalio behind. You can see there's a whole mess of lap cars coming to the bottom. And I tell you what, the lap cars is a driver's worst nightmare when you're on the lead lap, especially on restarts. At Daytona, it's not that bad because there's a lot of grooves and lines that you can take, but anywhere else, that's danger. But that's beside the point. Kyle Matthews is going to line up in 3rd, then you have Dylan Young in 4th. 5th will be Jonathan Zorine, and then James McLeod 7th. Dylan Poteet 8th. 9th will be Brendan Berg, and Zach Rogers 10th. The rest of the field is Zach Campbell, Eric Powers, Sean Galligan, Charles Jackson, Luke Martin, that's the top 15. John Arndt, Eric Burton, Levi McIntyre, Bob Jones, and Jacob Lawler, top 20. Pruitt's Little John, Oreo Pollard, Benjamin Miles, Brandon Nichols, Nick Smith, Eric Enrage, Chris Washer, James McQualls, Ian Doda, that's the top 30. The rest of the field is Jackie Tang, Blaine Keys, Henry Sanford, Megan Atkins, Mason Powers, Austin LaPlante, Carson Gum, who had just made pit stops, Jake Baskinger, Mitchell Riggs, Danny Wells, and Trent Dunham. So that means, oh, and Seth Cole. So that means, as the green flag comes back out, all but one car is still running, and that is the 51 car, and that was, give me a second, Cole Dowling. Wait, is Cole still running? I think Cole's still running. I actually think that Cole is still running. Let me just check and verify that as they're racing. No, Cole is not running. So all but one car is out of the race, and that's Cole Dowling due to an earlier incident. So we're back green, and Jessica Shelton and Matthew Dalio not exactly getting around these lap cars as they'd hope, because Jake Bassinger and the 07 look like they're up to speed. The 07 Mitchell Riggs, they look like they're up to speed, so those are lap cars. And they don't really need to be lapped. Whoa, it looks like Shelton gets the wall and the 01 and the 1 goes around, and so does Young, and everyone spins. Shelton gets wrecked. It's the big one here in turn 1. Everyone's involved. Oh, the 44 goes flipping. That is a big incident. It looks like someone's on his roof. I don't know who that is. I think that's the 44. That's Rogers. He's teleported to the pit road. McIntyre, Blaine Keys, Mason Powers. This is a battle for the lead. Zach Campbell to the inside. 3 wide for 2nd. Galligan to the inside. Leaving Zorine in the dust. Cole is back there. He's not on the lead lap. Galligan tries to go for the lead under caution. Not going to happen. Zach Campbell is going to be the leader under caution, but that wreck took out pretty much the whole field. Or at least half the field. Holy cow. Didn't mean to steal your thunder, Seth, but it was very much deserving of a holy cow. Everyone at the front kind of ran into each other, and I'm not sure what was going on, but regardless, we're left with only a few cars that were actually, oh, they're backing up a little bit back there. Be careful, guys. Okay, looks like they're all good. Oh, the 6 ran into somebody. Here comes, what's his name? Riggs. Okay, Riggs slows it down. Excuse me. Atkins ran into somebody. I think it was Wells, but they were already damaged. Shelton, I know, was involved. Young was definitely involved. Dalio was involved. Pretty much the top 5 were involved. Zach Rogers, no, Jackie Tang was involved. Henry Sanford, Blaine Keys, Ian Dudd, and Mason Powers. We've already. Oh, Dylan Poteet. He was involved. Who else was involved? I don't know who else, but it doesn't matter because we're going to pit stops. There's still quite a few cars still running, or trucks still running, though. So as they pit, who is going to come out on top? Because pretty much everyone in the lead lap just decided to pit. There's only maybe 20 cars that are up to speed still. But Zach Campbell pits. He looks like he's going to get gas and go, and he's down and away. He never went up. Okay, I thought that the 7 of John Art was going to run into him. Looks like Brendan Burke's going to get out first. So Berg gets out first, then Galligan, then Campbell. Well, give a attaboy to the crew of the 75. Man, what an effort. I don't think he even took half. He may have been one of those drivers that took some half a can of gas earlier, or not a full tank earlier, and they decided they're going to short pit. A few drivers stayed out. I think those cars are a lap down. Those trucks. I keep saying cars. Those are trucks. Those trucks are a lap down. But regardless, as you see the trucks come back onto the racetrack, there is huge landscape of the race just changed. We just lost about half the field into a, well, not lost half the field, but half the field was involved in a crash. We're going to see if these lap cars, well, actually, no. Levi McIntyre is not a lap car, and I don't think, okay, Wells is. Dunham, Wells, Riggs, and Cole is, but McIntyre isn't. So McIntyre is going to be the leader. Let's go take a look and see what happened. To put us on the caution for the second time, we'll be back to you with the race. Stay tuned. Well, here we go. This is how it all started. Matthew Dalio and Jessica Sheldon run on the high side. Dalio just taps the wall, and then Zorine gets into the back end and then hooks Rogers. Not Rogers. That is Rogers, right? Yeah, and Baskinger. My bad. Hooks Baskinger and sends everyone into a tizzy. And that's what starts the whole thing. And then up further ahead, you see Shelton get turned by, or get Mitchell Riggs and Jessica Shelton get together. The 92 is involved. Everyone just starts going, piling in. There's really nowhere to go. You can't go anywhere. It's just a cloud of smoke, and you can't see, and the racetrack's just all blocked up. And then you see on the low side, some drivers managed to get through there. There's a 44 down at the bottom. That's Campbell. We see Campbell get spun up around on his roof later. I'm sorry, that's Rogers, not Campbell. Sorry, I'm trying to get these names right. But everyone just starts piling in. See Dylan Young in the grass out there. Whoa, there's where he gets, that's where the initial contact happens that sends him up. And then everyone just keeps piling in back there. There's Henry Sanford involved. Here comes the 13 truck piling in. Ian Dutta gets jacked up in the back end. There's just a parking lot down there. It's carnage. Matthew Dalio is still stuck down there. There's Nick Smith. I think he got a little piece of it. Zach Rogers, Mason Powers, Shelton. You name him, they're in it. There's one truck over here smoking. That's Jackie Tang. He was smoking. Dylan Young gets back on the track. There's Poteet. Levi McIntyre had pitted. He was the one that pitted before the caution came out. So that's why he stayed out. So I don't know if he has to serve a penalty because he pitted when the pits were closed, but I think he was already in pit road before it was closed, so I think he's fine. Baskinger, Smith, Matthews was involved. Benjamin Miles had a little piece of it. Eric Powers, Danny Wells. I mean, name a driver that didn't have a little piece of it. That's what put us under the yellow for the second time today. Huge crash on the entrance to turn 1, and that's what's put us under the yellow for the second time tonight. Let's go back to live action. Well, actually, let's look at that crash full speed. I mean, just where do you go? That's what put us on the caution. Let's go back to the race. So because Levi McIntyre pitted before the incident happened, he may have just saved his butt from being involved in the wreck, and he inherits the lead. So I think that was pretty much a win-win. I don't know how well that truck's holding up because he pitted because of damage to the right side. We shall see, though, what is going to come of the 99. But two trucks lined up on the inside. That's Seth Cole and Trent Dunham. Those are damaged trucks. Let's take a look at your running orders. There's not a whole lot of trucks left. Levi McIntyre leads the way. Brendan Berg is in second. Sean Galligan third. Zach Campbell fourth. Fifth will be Oreo Pollard. James McLeod sixth. Seventh, Prudence Littlejohn. Jacob Lawler eighth. James Pauls ninth. And 10th will be Jonathan Zorleen. Then it's Charles Jackson, Bob Jones, Carson Gum, Luke Martin, Brandon Nichols, Megan Atkins, John Arndt, Benjamin Miles, Kyle Matthews, Austin LaPlante, Dylan Young, Eric Enrage, Mitchell Riggs, and the lap cars will be Seth Cole and Trent Dunham. Those are the only trucks remaining on the racetrack. And find your truck, and if you are if you're from the 07 on down, you are out of the race. They are out of the race. That includes Nick Smith, a few other trucks that I cannot really remember who drives them, but I apologize for that. Anyway, the green flag is back out. Not even the halfway yet. Lap 13 of 30. Levi McIntyre did not get going. Seth Cole is still up to speed. Let's not forget this. He's just caught a lap down. So don't count Seth Cole out. He could still get back on the lead lap and win the race. Speaking of getting to the lead, there is Sean Galligan to the lead. As they fly by, there's not a whole lot of them left. Wow, Galligan slicing and dicing, trying to get to the inside of Seth Cole to keep him a lap down. I think Galligan knows that if Cole gets back on the lead lap, he's going to be a serious threat to contend with. Here comes Brendan Berg to the back end of Sean Galligan. Oh, it looks like Pollard got the wall. Everyone's been going up and hitting that wall as of late, and it's really concerning me, because that's been our primary wreck starter. But so far, it's single file between the top three of Galligan, Berg, and Campbell. So as they come around, I mean, Campbell is hounding the back end of Berg, but Berg isn't going to let him by. No, never mind. There goes Campbell. He's going to try and get by. Seth Cole's trying to get back on the lead lap. So he's trying to stay in line, but Campbell had no help, so he didn't really be able to do anything. I'll tell you what, though. Berg is trying. He is being smart right now. It's a smart thing to do. Stay behind Galligan, ride it out. Don't cause unnecessary incidences. That is a very smart and veteran thing to do. And so far, they're pulling away. Now they're going to go for the lead off of Galligan. Berg and Campbell to the inside. And check this out. Jacob Lawler, who started at the very back of the field, is now in third. Cole trying to get back on the lead lap. I'll tell you what, it'd be a really Cinderella story for Lawler to come all the way back from last to first. He could really brag about that. But so far it's a two-car breakaway. Campbell and Berg. And then back here, trucks trying to rally back. Galligan, Carson Gum has now joined the fray. He's in fifth. And now he's in fourth. And then back here's a whole mess of cars. And these cars were not involved in the crash, but they were separated because of lapped traffic. Primarily Trent Dunham, so they're trying to get back. I am impressed. Dylan Young is still running up to speed. Because I think we saw him involved in another crash earlier tonight. In fact, he was involved in that lap 1 crash, I believe. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I'm right. He was. He's still running up here. with this lead group of cars. Let's see here. Yep, Galligan is now, Pruitt's Little John's now caught the draft of Galligan. Likewise, Bob Jones caught the draft of Little John, and now they're starting to close in. Up to the front, and it looks like, whoops, up to the front. It's Campbell leading, not for long. Carson Gum to the inside. Whoops, camera fray. Anyway, Carson Gum didn't go to the inside like I thought he was, but he was going to stay back in line. That's a smart idea from the 52 truck. Jacob Lawler now passes him. Galligan behind. And that is Prudence Littlejohn. And now the trucks are starting to bunch up. Here's where it gets dicey. And Dylan Young and Jonathan Zorine are catching up. 3 wide for the lead. Galligan underneath of Lawler. Campbell taps the wall. That is some hard racing going on right now. Carson Gum in the middle of a 3 wide situation. And I've been really impressed with a lot of these drivers. They have managed to go back to racing, and they're keeping it clean now. And now they're starting to bunch back up. We're going to see how well they can hold it. Because now they're starting to bunch. And whoops, and when they bunch, things happen. Seth Cole, let's not forget, is a lap down truck. Whoa! Contact Lawler and that was Galligan. Lawler and Galligan got the wall, and Zorine's on the apron trying to stay out of it, and he does a fantastic job of staying away from the danger. That was fantastic. Meanwhile, up at the front, Bob Jones is leading. Now it's Austin LaPlante leading the way. LaPlante looking to get a win. All these drivers looking to get a win. Luke Martin. How would it be for a rookie to go to the victory lane? There's a few of them up in here. There's Martin. Then you have to go back a little bit before you find Brendan Berg. Then you have to go back a little bit more before you find... Well, where'd he go? Whoa! Seth Cole peels off for pit road. That was sketchy. That was super sketchy. But they're okay. That is a lead truck, I hope. That is a lead truck. Luke Martin pulling away from the rest of the drivers. That is not a good idea. There's Brendan Berg. He's one of the rookies we're talking about. We're trying to find the other ones. There was another one up in here. Benjamin Miles. There is another rookie in Benjamin Miles. Megan Atkins right behind him. She is a rookie. And then that's all the rookies. There's 4 rookies in this lead pack, and all 4 of them want a chance to win. I am impressed with Dylan Young. I swear I saw that truck wreck earlier, and another truck goes down for pit road. I don't know who that is. That's the 75, I believe. And if that's the case, that's Brendan Berg. Yes, Brendan Berg is pitting. 10 laps to go next time by. Seth Cole is going to merge onto the track. What's that going to mean for these guys? They're going to have to encounter Seth Cole unless some of them pit. And they better hope thank their lucky stars that Cole's a little farther ahead than what they thought he was going to be. But they are still racing hard at it, trying to get this win. On board with Dylan Young, that's the speed that they're encountering, 200 miles an hour. And he is chasing down Austin LaPlante in the 33. On the inside of that is, yeah, I'm sorry guys, I keep forgetting the name, but 54 truck. There's Seth Cole ahead, and they're going to catch him. Where are they going to go? They've caught him. Where are they going to go with this? Looks like LaPlante knows where he wants to go. He's going to the inside, leaving Luke Martin in a 3 wide situation. So too does Dylan Young getting 3 wide. Whoa! And they get the wall hard. I think that Oreo Pollard forced both of them up into the wall, and now the 32 of Jackson's on the apron. That was sketchy. I cannot tell you how much sketch there was going on there. But now Brendan Berg is the traffic they need to contend with. Carson Gum goes to the inside looking for the lead. Does he get the lead? Yes, he does. So does Galligan follow. Galligan follows. There's Eric and Rage, defending champion in third. Don't count him out yet. Can these guys make it on fuel, though? I think most of them can, although a few of them have had to die for pit road. Austin LaPlante tags the wall just a bit. Brendan Berg also did. But can they stay clean through there? They do. Good. No one tagged the wall. Galligan goes to the lead. There's just a lot of speed and squirreliness going on, and the pressure's on now, and Cole's on the apron, or half on the apron. He wants to get one of his laps back. Not that it would matter at this point in the race, but if all these drivers have to pit, he could be sitting in a good spot. So Galligan loses the lead to Eric and Rage, who is, again, I say is the defending champion, but he's also got a chip on his shoulder because if he can win this race, and he proves that he's the one to force to be reckoned with. And there goes some of the drivers. Oreo Pollard goes down pit road, and he is the first to start off the pit road stream. Jonathan Zornine goes down. Bruce Littlejohn, Benjamin Miles, and James Qualls follow. So those trucks are on pit road. Looks like Benjamin Miles is saying they need gas. They're just going to quick splash and go. It's pretty much all these trucks. Trent Dunham, Brandon Nichols, and John Arden are coming down. Seth Cole, not the leader. The leader is actually Bob Jones in the 10. Cole is a lap down, or actually he's 2 laps down. Who's going to pit as the lead group this time? Are any of them going to pit? Are they going to try and make it? The first to pit would be Charles Jackson. Charles Jackson's going to be the first to pit. He's going to bring a whole host of trucks down with him. He's bringing Matthews, Gum, Atkins, LaPlante, Young, Luke Martin, and that's it. No one else is going down pit road. Mitchell Riggs may be going down. No, he's not. Zorline merges back onto the track. Here comes the rest of the field. Sean Galligan to the inside, looking for the lead. Oh, Oreo Pollard pulls right up in the middle of, in front of Campbell. Don't think Campbell's too appreciative of that. Here we go, top 3. Are they going to pit? Galligan leads, Galligan pits. Oreo Pollard and the rest of the drivers that came out are going around. Galligan and Rage, Jones, Campbell, Lawler, and McLeod pit. Those were your top 5 runners. So let's follow the progress of the 2 truck. Actually, let's follow the progress of the defending champion. What's it going to be for Enrage? It's going to be gas and go. We're putting enough gas to get him to the end. He is away. So what about the 2 truck? Is he going to be away? Or is Enrage going to get him? I think Enrage is going to get him. The lead changes on pit road. Eric Enrage gets the lead on pit road. Now, can he stay in the lead? Because these trucks that have pitted earlier are going to be coming after him. They just have enough fuel to get to the end. And we're coming down to the end of the race. It's going to be 3 to go when we hit the stripe. And he's got a big lead, too, over Galligan. But that means nothing. Where's the rest of the trucks? There's Matthews. There's Jackson. And there's the rest of the trucks. But Enrage has got a huge lead over Galligan. In turn, he's got a huge lead over Matthews and Jackson. Campbell loses the position to Matthews and Jackson. Bob Jones is trying to catch up to him. Here comes the rest of the field behind, but it's all up, eyes up front on Eric Enrage, who is now the leader. And boy, does he have a big gap over Galligan. But Galligan's got his draft, so that big lead ain't going to last forever. And it's really not going to last forever because Matthews and Jackson are in a 2-truck tandem. How about that? A 2-truck tandem at Daytona. Make that a 3-truck tandem with Campbell. And here comes Galligan. He's caught Enrage and he's going for the lead. Campbell goes... sorry about that. Excuse me. Galligan goes for the lead. And Galligan takes the lead. Now Enrage is in the best spot right now because it's 2 laps to go. And he's sitting really nice in second. And that means he has a draft. Bob Jones is now caught up to these 3 trucks. And now here comes to the inside. Kyle Matthews tries to get second, but he's not going to get it. 2 to go. This is tense stuff happening right now. They got to be careful they don't wreck each other. It is a 6-car train, almost a 7-car train, because you've got Carson Gum back there. There goes Matthews, or Campbell, to the inside of Jones. Actually, I'm sorry, Jones is actually going around him. Jones to the high side trying to get around Campbell, but it ain't going to work. Now, Galligan is going to receive the white flag. One more lap around Daytona. What's going to happen? Campbell ducks down below of Matthews. Matthews blocks. Tries to get Enraged to go with him. Can't do it yet. Is Enraged going to make a move on the backstretch? He's got to run. Where's he going to take that run? Nowhere. Matthews is going to use the run. It's going to be Matthews. And Campbell goes 3 wide for second. I think Galligan's home free. Out of turn 4 for the final time. Enrage in the wall. Galligan down the front stretch. Final time. Checker flag in the air. Sean Galligan wins the Nextera Energy 250 at Daytona. What a race. It came down to fuel strategy. Everyone had to pit, and by the time the trucks came back together, Galligan put himself in the right place at the right time, and he wins here tonight. Holy cow. I stole Seth's quip again. What a run by Galligan. What a run by, I think, did Little John? No, Little John didn't get second. Who got second? I think it was Campbell. Yeah, Campbell got second. He went 3 wide for second and paid off to get second, but no one could touch Galligan. Galligan is your winner in the 2 truck, and those guys down in the pit road are yelling at the top of their lungs. They know that their drivers won. And the drive time Ford. Wow. Congratulations to Galligan. He wins here tonight, and now he's sitting on top of the mountain. The points lead is now his, and there is going to be a party in Galligan Nation tonight. Holy cow, that was a great race, and I got to give credit to Campbell because he had the truck that could possibly win tonight, but just couldn't get there when it counted most. But he almost did. But let's go take a look at your official finishing results, as they are now official. Galligan wins, Campbell second, and Prunes Little John will get third. What an amazing race that was. The rest of your top 5 is Bob Jones, Kyle Matthews. The rest of the top 10 is Eric Enrage, the defending champion, Charles Jackson, Jonathan Zorine, Megan Atkins, and James Qualls. And then you have Luke Martin, Dylan Young, Brandon Burr, Carson Gum, and Oreo Pollard to make up the top 15. James McLeod, Benjamin Miles, Jacob Lawler, Austin LaPlante, Levi McIntyre, top 20. The rest of the field, John Art, Brandon Nichols, Trent Dunham, Seth Cole, Mitchell Riggs, and Eric Burt. Mitchell Riggs was the last car running. The rest of these drivers seem to retire, and I don't think that's entirely true, but that may be true. Eric Burton, Jessica Shelton, Matthew Dalio, Jackie Tan, Dylan Poteet, Blaine Keys, Danny Wells, Ian Dutta, Henry Sanford, Zach Rogers, Eric Powers, Nick Smith, Chris Washer, Mason Powers, Jake Bessinger, Zachary Chambers, and Cole Daly. Well, congratulations to Sean Galligan. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week when we head out to North Carolina for the running of the, I don't even know what it's going to be named now, but it's going to be at Rockingham, and we will see you when we head there for that weekend. I'm Anthony McCurry. Stay tuned for the Mobile One Cup Series race here at Daytona. That will be done by Levi McIntyre, aka Thrash Maniac 99, and stay tuned for the Daytona 500, the Great American Race, brought to you by Seth Cole, of course. Who else would it be? But anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. I'm Anthony McCurry. Until next time, adios.